Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to start a new series. I'm planning on starting Coffee and Cardboard again at the beginning of 2015, from about mid-Feb 2015. But this new series is about board game designers and rockstar board game designers, the kind of board game designers that you need to keep an eye on because what they're doing is revolutionary and they're really going to be going places. Now this could be brand new board game designers, it could be designers that have been around for a while. But what I want to do is I want to talk about why I think that they are so amazing and why I think that they are designers that you need to keep an eye on. So for the first episode, I thought I'd start with someone who's very new, very fresh, and his name is Isaac Vega, and you may know him as one of the co-designers of Dead of Winter, which is obviously immensely popular. Now Isaac Vega works with Plaid Hat Games for most of his designs, and he's become very well known for his work with Plaid Hat Games. But the game that I want to talk to you about most is the game that he co-designed with Colby Dauk, which is City of Remnants. Now, why is City of Remnants so amazing? Now, I'm not going to talk about Dead of Winter because people talk about Dead of Winter all the time. It's popular, and if you want to find out anything about it, you can. It's easy enough to find. But I want to talk about City of Remnants because what makes City of Remnants so amazing is it uses so many different mechanics, and they work. That is the genius of City of Remnants. If you think about most games, they have one or two or three principal mechanics that intertwine nicely. But if you were to add any more or take any away, the game wouldn't really work. But what's so clever with City of Remnants is he combines everything and somehow he gets these systems to interlock and to work together. I mean, if I just look at City of Remnants, we have things like area control, player versus player combat. We have auctioning, we've got hand management, we've got deck building. I mean, it's just got so many different board game mechanics working their way into this one game, and somehow through the genius of his design he manages to get these systems to interlock. Another reason why I think he's super important and he's a designer that we definitely all need to keep an eye out for is that he makes games for grown-ups. Okay, so there's been a lot of talk about games and board games as a medium and how it hasn't really matured in the same way that video games and TV have. If you think about video games, 30 years ago, you wouldn't be able to get many games, or say, well, 30 years ago, you wouldn't be able to get many games that had like a very adult feel to them. I mean, there were a few like pornographic interactive fiction games, but there's not a lot of that. There wasn't a lot of that. Now, I mean, if you think about games like GTA 5, there's sex, violence, language, all of that stuff that was very taboo. But we haven't really had a lot of that in the board game world. We've had a few things. I mean, if you think about Cards Against Humanity and that kind of thing. But does that really count? Most of that is actually generated by the other players. But City of Remnants, and now we're going into the future a little bit, more particularly Dead of Winter, is a game designed for grown-ups. It has lots of adult themes, and it's dark. And I don't want to sound too morbid, but I like dark stuff. And that's another reason why I think he's an amazing designer. So, not only does he have an amazing way of taking a plethora of different mechanics and getting them to lock together in a way that many other designers would struggle with. I mean, as someone who's tried their hand at design, it's difficult to get like 2 or 3 mechanisms to lock together in a way that works. And they all make sense thematically. That's also what's really so important. He's not like Stefan Felty, where a lot of them, the mechanics are great and they lock together beautifully, but they don't make sense thematically. What Isaac Vega manages to do, particularly in City of Remnants, is to get these things to lock together in a way that makes sense from a mechanical standpoint and from a thematic standpoint. And that's super important. So that's the one reason, and the other reason is that he makes games with a theme that appeals to a more adult audience, because we're all grown-ups here, and we should have games that deal with grown-up themes like zombies and sex. So if you like the series, thanks very much. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please like, subscribe, comment, share, tell your friends. I'm desperate to try and get more subscribers. Let me break it down for you. I really want to get some more subscribers on this channel. I hope that you do like it and subscribe and share if you like what I'm doing. And drop me a message below. Let me know what you think. But I'm going to aim to do 2 more videos in this particular series. Probably on a certain Czechoslovakian game designer and a German game designer. So if you want to take a guess at who that is, post your comments down below. But until next time, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.